Okay. Right, we have kicked off this match.
I think I am Bravo, actually, so I need to invert. There we go. So we've got the beef bourguignon. Wow, that's the first time I'm seeing this. And you've gone with the Schlieffen. And then Clevers versus Marceau.
Both of which are battleships that I haven't seen yet today. That is because of the map. This map does not play like the other maps.
Right, with the long roundy boy on A.
Yeah. You've got the completely different two sides. You've got the what we refer to as the Pokeball, because it looks a bit like a Pokemon, or Thunderdome on A cap, and then you've got that long push between B and C. So my team's in green. I guess I'll read my lineup. So I've got a Schlieffen. We got a restart. No, it's fine. Schlieffen, Moskva, Venezia, and a Napoli. And then we've got 2 French destroyers, always popular.
And I'm trying to figure out why we've gone with the Bourguignon, or the Bourgogne, or I just call it the beef bourguignon because it's delicious.
Yeah,
so,
go for it.
And then Des Moines, Stalingrad. So 2 Raiders and 2 Venezia, Napoli. See, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know the difference really between the Venezia and the Napoli. I just know they're both like presumably Italian tier 10s.
So one of my mods was like, it's time for Farah again to be like, what the hell's that ship? But to be quite honest, that's quite well, me now as well.
It's not wrong. Like, what is the difference between our Marceau and a Kleber?
Oh god, here we go.
Farah doesn't know.
Okay, that question I can answer because Marceau and Kleber are actually quite old. So basically, Kleber has a reload booster, whereas Marceau has continuous sustained DPM. It's just not as high DPM as Kleber. Also, Kleber has 8-kilometer torpedoes, which have higher damage. Marceau has 9-kilometer torpedoes, which have lower damage. And overall, that makes Marceau better at run and gun playstyle, whereas Kleber is more of an ambush predator.
Well, looking at the map, everyone's playing for the Pokeball, and it's going to be a DD off, because once they go into the Pokeball, your team's going to know they are in there, so that's kind of that extra situational awareness. And your Moskva's going to roll up, so he's going to pop Raider from behind. Our Des Moines is going to pop Raider from behind, so everyone's going to see everyone. We're going to get in first. So would you send your DDs into A, knowing that it's being contested?
Knowing that it's 2 Marceaus, I might give it a go, because obviously we don't know it's 2 of them, although it's quite likely that they'll be together. They've now spotted, so we know it's... Yes, we can. So it's
now they see the Des Moines as well, so you have to make it quick, otherwise, yeah.
Because 2 Klebers with their reload booster can just demolish 1 Marceau. The problem is after those reload boosters go down, the Marceau has higher DPM. So you have to make the engagement in a Kleber quick.
So we don't know... Okay, now we do. I was going to say Captain Hook and his Des Moines sees your Kleber, so we know roughly where you guys are. And they're trying to get some cheeky torpedoes off. Des Moines popped Hydro. He should now see the torps from a distance, so that shouldn't be a surprise. And a radar to get some ranged hits. So...
And the Des Moines got that little shelf in front to maybe block some of those torpedoes. So our Napoli is doing a very interesting move with the Schlieffen down the middle, although the Schlieffen's already taken a lot of health.
Ballsy, but our beef has gone way off on the flank, so he might want to go for the Moskva. So that's very risky, because the Marceaux see the threat and they're doing some torps. Can that be punished? Without our BB in play, Stalingrad and our Venezia Napoli, like you say, are trying to punish any move, but they're running out of smoke, though. Is that a rolling smoke on the Napoli? Yeah, it is, right. So they're trying to sneak the Schlieffen with it. Smoke. Oh, that's so bad.
But the trouble is, Napoli was in the Des Moines radar.
Oh,
Napoli also has, obviously,
Torps, no Hydro.
So your team,
he scrapes through. It's going to force the Marceaux out. If this gets pulled off... Okay, but even then, the Schlieffen's going to go in. It's going to kill both RDDs, because of they're trapped.
Potentially, yeah. They have pushed their torps. I don't know if they've both used all their torps. Quite a lot of torps.
It feels like they did, and then the Klebers have got their reload boosters in, so our Des Moines is trying to give some support. But I think Bolt...
Schlieffen has torps as well.
Bolt!
So there's obviously...
He's going to use the carcass of your dead teammate to stay alive. Yep. Oh, and he's got his own torps going off as well. I think Blap's going to die to battleship torps. The shame.
Didn't quite. So one thing to know about the French destroyers is they have a really weird health distribution. That means that they have very weird saturation mechanics, and so they quite often don't die to torpedoes.
3 torps are gonna get him. Oh, the other side! Oh, no!
Oh, just
Oh, no,
sneaking past the nose.
No! What's that? Okay, well, let's take stock. Health pool is still for us, but
Yes.
you've lost a cruiser and a battleship. We've lost both our destroyers, but we have cap control.
Yeah.
Plus, we have
You
radar.
have cap control. Yes. So potentially, obviously, one of our Kleberts can just zoom into the cap now. They've obviously got to go past the Des Moines to do that.
You got to go
The Des Moines
around.
radar will be
Yeah.
back. So maybe we'll send one of the Kleberts round the middle.
Well, the
That
Bignon's popped
Venezia,
his weapons on the Mosfa.
Okay, your Venezia is smoking in the middle. I wonder if that's to get maybe like. Oh, wait, where are you going? Where is Zookeeper
Your
going?
Mosfa's taken a lot. Wow, big hits from the beefy boy, because he used his reload booster and he got into an
yes,
angle. He might actually be able to finish him off.
Bourgogne has a reload booster, so that is going to be pretty nasty for Tommy.
Ooh,
No, actually,
lucky.
not too bad.
Yeah, still health pool.
You get 2.5
very
volleys.
bad.
There will be another like half reloaded volley coming as well, because that reload booster covers about 2.5 volleys.
He used them up to get him down to health, so that's probably not going to be useful anymore.
Okay,
But
so your
Venetia's
Veni in the middle.
Yeah.
Use the
Has
smoke
he
screen
escaped?
to.
Do you see him? Oh, you
Yes,
still
we
do see him. Yeah, so he's gone. He's got to be gone. You can't survive in 3K like that.
So our Kleber Spepe, he was actually the team leader. That's actually Miki from Taurus.
There he goes.
Is taking a little bit of a risk with the sap, because sap is very nasty against destroyers, but managing to dodge the final volley, getting the Venezia down. So we are now a ship up, but you still have the points.
You've got a.
Our Moskva. Oh, is Captain Hook pushing into the cap, or?
Oh, I feel he's got a hydro up, and if we go to the team view, they know the last known locations that you have rotated round north of A. So they're pushing up, I think, because there's no BB. Well, there is. No, there isn't. They're just like attack. And I kind of makes sense. If you've got hydro, if you've got radars. Oh, Stalingrad, real close to Clitter.
Yep.
No gun support. Oh, he's going to get torped.
Yep, Colbert has excellent torp angles. Has 2 sets on both sides. They are very nasty.
Rear turret. Rear turret. Fire your rear turret. Ah, it's just... It's the push without support because the Venezia was down and the Des Moines was slightly out of position. Yeah, it's just too quick. Not happening.
And that's the other thing, is like, if a Kleber kills a ship, and that ship was what was spotting it, obviously the Kleber's going to immediately go dark. If it doesn't go dark, it's so fast that it's going to be able to potentially get away and get into cover. So they really are these amazing...
Charlie now. But some harassment from your destroyers. And then, okay, so I guess the Des Moines has got radar. He's going to try and harass your second Kleber. And the battleship, who's been... in position, out of position, depending how you look at it, is trying to finish off your Moskva. And if you can do that with a couple of good salvos, maybe he can punish your second Moskva in the back. And oh, our Des Moines is radaring your Kleber who's gone into A? I'm not sure that's a smart idea.
If he tucks in behind the island, I think he'll be okay
and it's
temporarily.
very risky for the Des Moines whose hydro presumably has run out,
yeah.
so I wouldn't want to go in there either. Well, far.
Yeah, so the Des Moines hydro comes back in about 90 seconds, along with the radar. So the Ken is going to get the cap briefly. I think Des Moines might get in there. No, Des Moines does get in. So they're blocking now.
20 health. Your Moskva's on 20 bloody health.
Yeah, Bourgogne
That's so frustrating.
Bourgogne does have quite a lot of secondaries, although he's currently running a triple fire. I know.
Oh, he's healing up as well. Yeah, so this is the thing. Funky Fireball is like sacrificing a ton of health
literally
against
a
the
Funky
Moskva.
Fireball.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he still doesn't
500
die.
again.
He's gonna survive.
They
He's
might
gonna
not
kill
get
him.
Tommy. Yeah, they might not get Tommy. down to 2 fires.
He swapped
the
to
rear
HE
turret
because
off.
he's AP well. Oh my god! No!
That
Oh, this is
was
just
unfortunate.
Well, I can understand why he's pushing aggressively. He could have stayed back. He could have kept lobbing shots in, but we're out of time. You know, we've lost too many ships.
Yep.
And the Des Moines
Captain Hook
from Captain
here.
Hook, he doesn't want to push.
Yeah,
He doesn't
so
have Hydro.
Captain
He already
Hook's-
used it.
Hydra comes up in 20 seconds. So that is going to allow, obviously, Ken to get spotted and allow the Des Moines to maybe push round, although still got to dodge the
Risky.
torps, even if you can see them.
I mean, if you're the clever, you can just go around in circles, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just torp and then go forward. Just to slow the Des Moines down. And of course, you've got Tommy's Moskva coming around the back of the Des Moines, although... okay, so by the time he gets to the cap, he will have a heal available. Your Napoli in the middle is in a little bit of a crossfire between the Veni and the Moskva. Also the Kleber's Torps. Okay, here goes. So first volley of Torps misses the Des Moines because the Hydra is now up. Ken is, of course,
But they're just going to play Chase
Hydra.
Me.
Yep.
And then eventually the Moskva
Benny
might
helping.
come around the corner. Seems a bit risky.
So what would be ideal? It would be if Tommy can come around the corner and catch the Des Moines as it's chasing the Kleber. But Tommy's on such low
Napoli's
health
gonna
that
get...
Des Moines can probably kill it. Yep.
Yeah. The Torps are forcing him to turn, which is now giving him broadside on the Moskva. And he's being
so
shot from behind it, Charlie.
Napoli has a very interesting armor scheme that means that it doesn't really take citadels very well. So, so Daddy there, you know, in any other cruiser, Daddy probably would have wrecked it, but it's a Napoli. Napolis just don't die.
Well, that Moskva that didn't die is now harassing the Des Moines, and
Yes.
he will never get the Kleber because the Napoli from our team wasn't able to then, you know, be that second set of guns to catch him.
I think your Des Moines will get Tommy. That was that's a fire. Is that permanent?
Kleber's going to
that's
try and
perma-fire.
chase him from behind now.
Yeah.
It's
Which
a
is-
ballsy
okay,
play. I don't feel like it
That
needs
is
to be that
ballsy.
risky. Because if he doesn't get those torps to connect, those tail hits are going to really...
So, fun fact, that Kleber is one of my moderators. So Ken is one of my mods.
He's probably going to get a torp off now, yeah. But Cook needs to...
Yeah, he will, but
Oh...
Des Moines is really maneuverable as well. That's the thing.
Still one. How did you miss
That's
from
a
that
miss.
range?
That's a miss. Okay.
Oh, here comes the second set.
1, 2.
Fire! Fire!
3, 4.
God. That's just...
Nicely done, Ken. Nicely done. You don't get sacked.
Oh, and then now the Napoli's about to go down as well.
Well, GG.
That was a lot went on there.
That was a good attempt. Yeah, I'm really upset on behalf of your Bourgogne because to not get that Moskva was a shame. Yeah, I think your Bourgogne deserved that kill and unfortunately was running the triple fire.
It's more than that. It's like, I think your team accurately recognized that, hey, their battleship isn't in the center. You know, we wouldn't be necessarily pushed for a really aggressive cruiser BB push in the middle. And that was critical. And okay, it didn't go super well. Like, we didn't kill your guys because that was a really aggressive push. Had at least one of our DD survived, would have been fine. But I don't know if our team captain's going to live down the fact that as a destroyer, he died to battleship torps. So, oh well.
Yeah. It's like it's a risk with Schlieffen because it's such a nasty ship for destroyers because not only has it got the super like hyper accurate, really high rate of fire secondaries, but it's also got a butt ton of torpedoes that it can throw at you. And you know, if you're playing around it, it's really, really dangerous. So
I guess one way to keep morale high is just consider today 6 excruciating training games. And then you can go, into tomorrow feeling confident that
pretty much